How do you make money? Do you want to know how to make more money in your life? There is no shortcut to this goal, unless you win the lottery all of a sudden. But the point is to earn the income that you are aiming for. Here are 3 ways you can make more income in your lifetime and be able to make a stride on your financial goals. 1. Gain another job. Here is the advantage of having a second job. The basis of having a second income would be a great foundation for you to increase your income, to have 2 paychecks coming to you for trading time for money. Learning a new skill at those particular jobs can lead to a potential bonus, or maybe a raise when the job is praising your efforts within the workplace. You can have more disposable income for the end of the week if the job pays weekly, or bi-weekly if paid every 2 weeks. These are the disadvantages of making the choice of having 2 jobs, either 1 full-time job and 1 part-time job, or 2 part-time jobs. Your jobs will try to take advantage of you. The managers will value you for a little while before the robotic pattern of being told what to do becomes second nature in the workplace. One job will try to fight for more of your time than the other job out of the disrespect for the other job. You're going to get tired out after a finite amount of time if you have 1 full-time job and a second part-time job. There is no such thing as being a functional human with only 2 to 3 hours of sleep a night for more than a year. It is not plausible, and also on borderline insanity. As a group of men who have gone through this lifestyle choice for our future in the past, we want you to make a sound decision for your chosen future. You, the viewer, you don't have to follow our advice about this. We do, however, want to be able to hear about you making the choice for yourself if you want to take this path. Our experience and pain of figuring life out, well, this may save you much pain and time for your future finances. 2. Make money off the internet. Let us explain why. Making money online is one of the more revolutionary ways of gaining income within the last 20 years, at the time this was written, in 2024. More and more companies are allowing their employees to become remote employees, while making an effort to keep costs down and improving efficiency by keeping their employees happy of being able to handle their chosen careers in the cyberspace field by working anywhere off their company laptops connected to their company servers. There are obvious advantages and disadvantages to this method of gaining income, as it can have significant impact on the professional lives of each employee associate within the company standards. Advantages. Most companies that offer this type of positions are usually cyber companies that have programmers and maybe cybersecurity positions, or even people who keep an eye on chat rooms for channels on the platforms such as Twitch and Rumble, or even YouTube Live. Those positions tend to pay highly, as most, if not anything that has to do with technology, happens to be the more difficult type of job to attain, as it does take much effort to have organization and efforts with logical man-minds for processes and company processes to match the company goals. This is also the type of work that works well with the Department of Defense if you're planning on going the government route for a career choice. Updating yourself to learn more programming modules and keeping up with technology is a future moneymaker with keeping up with the times. Now that AI has taken off, there will be more demand in the technology field to work with artificial intelligence. Here are the disadvantages. You're going to be working indoors for the majority of your career in this field. You may even find yourself working off of a laptop if the company you are working for has a flexible work program included in the job description, which means you're never away from your job, even if you're planning on going on a mental break. We are sure there is vacation hours you may build on it. You're sitting down, stationary at your work desk for the majority of your workday. Being immobile for long hours can actually be a health hazard, which is the same thing as staying standing for work for many hours at a time. Last disadvantage, the technology sector isn't always stable, as more and more companies are turning to contractors to work in the sector for a better pay than employees without the company benefits. Though it could be worse for some contractors in the beginning their contractors' careers if they are not well known or they do not have enough experience within the job sector. 3. This is on a technicality of 2 more ways to create more income. We will try to do our best to condense the information and explain more. The third option in making as much income in your lifetime by investing and day trading into the stock market and cryptocurrency market, or by going the route of creating a business. These options will allow you to make decisions on your own, but do not take this video as financial advice. You will need to choose a route for your future. Disclaimer: if you are not willing to place all responsibility on yourself, if going solo, or you and your entire team, if you do have a team of individuals who believe in the same goal as you do, the decisions made by you and your team, hypothetical, will create a trajectory to your trading business decisions for the rest of the time you and/or all are together for the experience and choices of a lifetime. Advantages: high rewards. Except the only small disadvantage is, there needs to be a high risk for that to happen. Decisions and time are your own, and no one else, unless in a team dynamic. You are not clocking in and out like employees. It will be your responsibility to make that particular trade or negotiate with someone to buy your service or product. When running a business or working in the financial sector for day trading, you'll need to figure out how to plan out your day and make sure you're not placing yourself in a financial ruin. Which is great, as you're the person to allocate where the resources money goes for future investments. Disadvantages: if you're not careful with your finances after making a small profit, you could ruin your chances to make investments needed to grow your company or extra resources, cash, you can use to trade. General word of mouth. Most businesses fail within the first 5 years of being in service, as there may not be enough services wanted or products being bought. A lot of invested money into a business can be blown if the business is not in a profit state within this time frame. Sometimes a bad decision can create animosity among the business team, or it can lead to a trading business failing due to unfocused trades amongst each team member. Sour behaviors may show up after the decision, and it can take time for the team to reprise their trust and normal selves with one another after a major setback. We are not suggesting to quit your part-time or 9-to-5. We are simply make room for ways to create more revenue for yourself in a manner which you can balance out for your life. We may not have dived deep with each category. We are here just to inform you with the knowledge to make the decision on your own. Act with resilience, keep the fighting spirit, conquer life. Wisdom of Honor, signing out.